where Adam has a question about government waste. Adam, you're on the line with the congressman and senator.
Hello, Adam.
Hi, good evening.
Hi, Adam.
My question comes kind of out of frustration because I'm in the military and they're proposing to cut the VA GI Bill once again, and I don't see a proportionate taking away of government spending that equals out the constant whittling away at Americans and their lives. You know, you got Congress that makes 3 times the amount of the average American and gets to live a luxurious life while the rest of us have to pinch hard and take out loans, and they just continue to cut. And I'm just wondering what the plan is to cut the waste out of government so that the American people stop having to bear this burden on their back.
Sure. First of all, Adam, thank you for your service. You know, the great privilege for me, out of the 700,000 folks that I represent in my district, I've got 63,000 veterans, and it's one of the things, you know, that I keep close to my heart in terms of trying to make a difference in the folks that serve the folks that have served all of us. And so I'm grateful for your service, and I think that I know that Senator Lee and I agree on the frustrations that we have as legislators, the treatment of our veterans generally in this country. We had the, you know, shameful scandal that brought to light so many problems at the VA, and generally speaking, we've just not had a commitment to take care of those that, again, have provided us with the liberties and freedoms that we all enjoy in our daily life. So, you know, I, again, don't want this to, I know that the folks listening out there today probably are Republicans, Democrats, and independents, and this isn't intended to be a partisan shot, but frankly, there, in my lifetime, I don't know of a president that's done less to respect and take care of the veterans that have served this country than this particular president. And you know, even the budget that he dropped today reflected that fact. And so, again, there are no quick solutions. I'm not going to be disingenuous and say that that we can solve these problems overnight. I can tell you that there does seem to be, as a result, you know, sometimes when there's a problem like the VA scandal that we had last year, sometimes when you shine a light on a problem, it you know, it brings about good results. And I know that this, in my first term here in Congress, we've done more veteran-friendly legislation that had been done in the prior 2 Congresses already. And so I've been proud to support those. I know that Senator Lee has as well. And I can just tell you that I don't take your commitment, your service for granted. I'm grateful for it. And I think about it every day when I'm up here and considering legislation on your behalf. And I know that Senator Lee does the same.
Adam, I echo everything Congressman Ratcliffe just said, and I thank you for your service. You've got my commitment to our veterans that we're going to do everything we can to uphold our obligation. We have actually significantly increased spending on veterans programs in the last few years, and we're not going to shy away from that commitment. We're working every day to make sure that we address problems within the Veterans Affairs Administration, and that we also do everything we can to increase the number of options you have at your disposal as far as health care. And so we've got that commitment, and I know very few members of Congress who feel differently on that.
And I'll just add to that, Senator. I mean, part of the problem, Adam, or I should say part of the solution to all of this is, you know, when you talk about not dedicating enough to veterans issues, it comes down to the fact that we spend more every year on things than we take in. We need to grow this economy, and again, we have to embrace policies that will allow the economy to grow, to help us get out from underneath what is quickly becoming our largest expense in this country, which is interest on our debt. And so, you know, part of the focus of the Article 1 project is to do exactly that. So again, it sort of ties into the larger discussion that we're having, philosophical discussion in that regard.